The derpiest fish I've ever seen.
Nerd.
The derpiest. Watch these catfish. They literally swim upside down when they swim. They look almost like cores, but like when they swim off the glass, they literally flip their bodies back and swim. Welcome to your new home. Booyah. Look at that beast. Today, we're going to be going to one of my personal favorite freshwater fish shops in all of the Twin Cities, Quality Aquatics Fish Shop in Circle Pines, Minnesota. And don't worry, we will also be making a quick stop at PetSmart, because we always do. Now, while we're out, we're going to be looking for 5 different animals. I love using this tank as a background. It's so cool. Hey, okay. So, we're going to be looking for earthworms, crickets, Nurite snail, neon tetras, and a dwarf Corydoras catfish. My axolotls are always hungry, and earthworms are their main diet, so they definitely appreciate it if I, got them more food. Same thing with Kuros. She loves her crickets, and she hasn't been fed in about a week and a half now, so definitely got to get her some more food. We're going to be looking for a Nurite snail because, as you can see, algae is plummeting all over the glass of this tank. I've tried other snails in the past in here, like mystery snails and apple snails, and they died out. And I have Nurite snails up here, and all of them haven't died before. And I've tried other snails, and they live for some time, but the Nurite snails just seem to do really well. The 4th animal is this neon tetra. I have one single neon tetra left that I took from the frog tank, and I thought, it's a tropical fish, he'd probably appreciate a tropical tank. So, I'm gonna get this guy some buddies. Where? Quality Aquatics Pet Shop. Yo, I just tipped over the fish food, so now I gotta figure out a way to flip it back over without spilling it all. Okay, so I might be a genius. Let's watch this go down. This better work. Hey, you know what? A decent amount stayed in for being, fully down. Now I just get to clean this up. And the last animal I said I needed was a dwarf Corydoras catfish. And the reason I say this is because I thought I had all of the basic Corydoras catfish. Panda, red sailfin. I have okay, where did they all go? They were all just right here. I have a Julie. I have bronze. I have peppered. And I have albino. I don't know where they went. But I don't have a dwarf Corydoras catfish. And X Animal Nerd X brought that to my attention. He's like, you need a dwarf Corydoras catfish. And I'm like, shoot, I do. I have 7 total Corydoras catfish, 6 different kinds, and I want a dwarf so badly. And one last thing I completely forgot to tell you all. My baby mollies, these mollies in this tank have given birth to, I'm going to be giving the rest of them to the fish store. I've already given them a lot, but I have about like 8 left, and I'm just going to give them to them. Alright, let's go to the fish store. Hey, I got some mollies here. This is the derpiest fish I've ever seen.
Nerd.
The derpiest. Alright, we found our first target. Nurite snails. So, we're at the quarries. Except I haven't found any dwarf, but I found these 2 saddle quarries. Never seen these in my entire life, and I might have to get one of these. Also, just found skunk cory catfish. And then I also found these Loxozonis cory catfish, which I have also never seen before. They also have a really neat pattern. They look almost like a Julie and pepper combined. I watch these catfish. They literally swim upside down when they swim. They look almost like cores, but like when they swim off the glass, they literally flip their bodies back and swim. We found the tetra section. A bunch of tetras. We found the neon blue tetras. I'll get the... Alright, we got the fish.
PetSmart.
Crickets. Can we do 5 large?
Just 5 large?
Yeah. And we got our worms and crickets. We are back with the animals. I also got complimented on my shirt while I was there.
Nice shirt.
So, that was very nice. Let's get these fish acclimated. And then while they acclimate, let's feed my pets. Alright, creature. Might need to get a snail for this tank too, I'm not gonna lie. The brown algae that builds up on the second week without scrubbing is really bad. Here you go, Medusa. Here you go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Worms. Okay, I'm sorry. So this is the old enclosure that I'd keep my crickets in, and they didn't survive very well in here. So I think it might have been a lack of food or something. But in a snap of a finger, I'm gonna hopefully make it better. All right, here's the new enclosure. I think they will be just fine in here. So I just sprayed her terrarium with water, and she didn't like that. She went in her cave. But I'm still going to attempt to feed her. Yoink. Oh, my left hand did not want to close. I need my right hand. Who does this guy think he is? So I'm not going to be able to get you an immediate attack, but we will feed the spider and check it back on her later. She's not going to get hand fed today because she ran away from me. These fish and snails have been aquabating for plenty of time now. It's time to get them into their tanks. Okay, now I am praying that these two neurite snails do a great job in this tank and will clean up the algae that is smothered and accumulated all over the glass. Alright, there you go, buddies. Be free. That wasn't super exciting, was it? Alright, another part that we've been all waiting for this whole time, the fish. Now, the same neon green or blue tetras, whatever it was, that I have in the tank is what I got from the fish store, and that's who we're going to be opening first. Okay, did not need to squirt everywhere. Welcome to your new home. There goes one. The other guy seems to be a little slow. We'll help him out. There we go. I'm going to hope they all find each other and do a nice job swimming. That's 3 neon tetras in the tropical 40-gallon tank. Now, I did not find a Corydoras catfish, but I found 3 that I didn't have, and I showed you all 3 of them. And I chose, I'll show you up close, this skunk Corydoras catfish. She is just so pretty. I couldn't resist. Now, I did know about these guys. I just didn't quite actually see them in person before. So I saw them, and my mom saw them, and we both agreed, like without even like telling each other, this is the catfish that we're gonna get today. So to add to my Corydoras collection, we got a skunk. There you go, buddy. Oh, that's such a beautiful catfish. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's sitting there on the leaf. I gotta show you guys, actually. Look at him. Oh yeah. Look at that catfish. And then also, there's the original tetra. Where's the other 2 tetras? Where are they at? I don't see them. They're probably hiding in the leaves. That's what every time I get tetras, they always hide in the foliage of the plants for like a day or 2 before they actually emerge. Alright, it has been 24 hours and these fish are thriving. The tetras are schooling together and they absolutely love each other. They seem so happy. The skunk catfish has been doing really well schooling with the other catfish as well. They all are hiding right now. I have no idea where they went. And the algae, even just in a day, they have been doing a very good job getting these spots around. I don't know, these protists are still like doing these things, but like right here, that's all gone. They've been doing such a phenomenal job. We'll check back in a few days and see how they all do. Alright, you hungry spider. We got your prey. Booyah. Look at that beast. A few days have passed. Let's check up on our new animals. Looking at the 5-gallon, the glass is all cleaned up. You can see the bottom here. It's all what the heck? So yes, I got back from my dad's And my mom used a scrub to clean some of the algae on the grass, and she never does this. And usually it's great. It's nice to have a nice, clean tank. Except this is the 1 week that I'm trying to monitor how these snails, who are actually doing a really good job, do in the tank. However, I know for a fact that the scrub doesn't even reach over here, and they have almost this whole area cleaned up. So it would probably look about like this too up here. So the snails are actually doing a really good job. So even just in a week, not even, but by the time it is a week, I'm sure they'll be doing a really good job. So overall, I'm proud of these snails. Coming up to the 40 gallon, we have our 3 tetras. They are doing a lovely job schooling. They absolutely love each other. And let's drop a name in the comments for this school of tetras, these 3 tetras. What should we name these 3 tetras? Drop them down in the comments. And then finally, our new catfish. I don't exactly know where he is right now, but the skunk Cory is somewhere. I've seen him. He's doing an amazing job schooling with the other Corys, and he seems to really enjoy this tank. Now this tank has just about reached its max capacity. I don't know if I'll be getting any more fish in it for a long time now. It has mollies, tetras, corridors, catfish, angelfish, sharks, plecostomus, and many more other fish. Let me know what you think of my tank. I think it has really come to life, and I just love everything that it has to bring. Now we cannot forget about the crickets, who have in 4 days all perished. Half were fed to my tarantula, and half died of natural causes. They just really do not last that long in my containers. It doesn't matter what I do with them. And of course, worms. Well, that brings us to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and seeing my fish tanks really come to life. I really enjoy sharing these with you, and I really hope you enjoy watching them. So I guess I just request you like and subscribe. It's always optional, you don't have to, but it helps me out a lot and keeps me making these videos. Any feedback is also very much appreciated. Anything I could do better or things I do good at. I'm still growing and I'm new, so any help is much appreciated. All right, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.